Hey y'all, welcome to Homestead Budgets. My name is Heather and today we're going to be doing our unstuffing for the first week of September, as well as a very small bill condensing if we need it. I don't think a lot of the envelopes need it, but I always like to go through every once in a while with my unstuffings and condense down whatever envelopes I can. So we're going to go ahead and get into it today. We're going to start in my wallet. We're going to be pulling $15 out of Dine Out. I reloaded my Chick-fil-A card and I just put $15 on there because I knew I had about that in my dining out envelope. So we'll put this back in. So it still has $2 left over, but we're going to be taking the 15 out. And I believe the only other thing is pets. We're going to be removing $25. We restocked the puppy, our puppy. I don't know why I said it like that. We restocked our puppy on some of his food, so we need that $25 to pay back my bank account. And that's going to be all for my wallet. There's not a whole lot to unstuff this week, you guys. Next is going to be, well, the only thing that I'm going to unstuff in my sinking funds is my baby fund envelope. I talked about this a little bit in my cash stuffing for the week, but my husband and I, if you're new here, are on our trying to conceive journey. We have been for about over a year now. So we save up in a baby fund for items that we will need for our future baby. Might as well take advantage of the time that we are in this waiting season. But we decided to take advantage of some of the Labor Day sales over this past weekend and purchased a dresser that we had been eyeballing for the nursery. So I'm going to go ahead and unstuff this. Because I have $200 in here. I'm going to unstuff all of it. Well, $100 is in my high yield savings account, so I will transfer that back to my checking. We'll put that down. And then unstuffing the other 100, so 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100 to pay ourselves back for that, which like is so nice because I feel like especially when we were moving into our house, I wasn't budgeting a lot quite yet. So like if we bought any new furniture, like it was financed, it was put on a card, anything like that. So this was nice to be able to save up for, and like it's a really hardy dresser. It's not like a dresser that's from IKEA or anything, because we want as much of the furniture that we put in there to be as much of like lifelong furniture as possible. Like the crib that we're looking at is going to transform completely into like a twin size bed. Things like that, just for, you know, if we're going to be spending this money anyway on items, we just want our child to be able to use it for as long as possible in their lifetime. So it's a really hardy dresser. But I'm really, really excited for it to come in, and I'm excited that we were able to save up for it ahead of time instead of putting it on a card and then worrying about paying all of it off. So a couple of things in here. Household, we're going to be unstuffing $10. I got some refills for my like I cannot think. My little wallflowers, I got some refills for those because they were on sale over the weekend as well. So I'm going to be taking the $10 out of here. And then in house maintenance, I need $30 to pay back my husband. He got us some filters over the weekend, and we have this, I have no idea what it's actually called. I'm just going to explain it to you guys because I don't know. He's in HVAC, so he like gets his hands on all of these like different kind of gadgets, but it's something that is hooked up to our air filtration system that like further filters it with oxygen, something like that. It's some kind of like extra filter, like industrial type filter that we have hooked into our system that it needed some kind of part for. Again, I don't understand it completely, but I know that I need to give my husband $30. Now, I know that that's what it boils down to. So we're going to put this 50 back and take back a 20 since I needed 50. So house maintenance now has 20, 30. Because it did have 60, we removed 30, so 30 is left over. Alright. And that's it for here. And the only other thing is going to be my gas. So I can go ahead and pay back my gas card. And we'll be unstuffing the $50 that's in here. So 20, 40, 30. I'm sorry, that wasn't right. 20, 40, 50. Oh, okay. And that's all that we have in here. And the only other thing that's stuffed in here is car maintenance. So I know I will not need to come back here for the condensing. I know that my wallet is fully condensed. So we're going to go back to sinking funds and condense where we can. So we'll drop those for a 10. Let's see. Health only has a 5. Vacation has 20, so it's good. We'll see if Christmas needs any condensing, which it probably does. 50, 60, 70, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. So we will, I'm actually going to trade those 10s in too, because they're not the best. Okay. So we had, let's see, let me do this. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. So still have the 50, 70, 80. And I'm really excited. Hopefully if I can, so on my tracker, each one of these dots is $12. So if I am able to swing being able to do 2 dots on here with next week's cash stuffing, it'll be really exciting, because then the next time that we condense this, we'll be putting in a $500 placeholder, which is kind of crazy to think about, but very exciting. And Black Friday, I've got 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31, and 2. So let's grab, just trying to pick out 2 nicer ones if I can. And then, so we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then so we've still got the 20, 30, 1, and 2. 232 total with what I have in my high yield savings. Oops. All right. And then tattoo, I know, is all the way condensed because it has a 50. Annual bills is good. It has 20. And gifts is good. It has 5. We'll see if anything in our Homestead Binder needs condensing. I don't believe so. This has 30. House maintenance has 30. We were just there. Feed has 35, so it's good. Electric has 30. And then garden has 10, but I do like to keep that in ones. So we are good there. So the only other thing that I'm going to check for our condensing, because I know that my savings, the one savings envelope that I have in there, I know is condensed. So we're going to check this $600 savings challenge that I'm doing just to make paying off debt a little bit more fun. We'll see if this needs anything. So we've got 1, 2, 50, 3, 50, 70, 90, 400, 410, 420. So let's see. let's keep, so we're going to keep this 20. And then this will be 50. So 20, 30, 40, 50. All right. So that is a little bit better. We've got 1, 2, 53, 54, 20. Definitely a lot thinner on that one. All right, and that's going to be all for this week's cash stuffing. So we will go ahead and just give this a quick count. I probably should have counted it before I started condensing, but that's okay. With the power of editing, I will be able to double check my work. So I have 100 that I'm going to transfer from my high yield savings account over to my checking to pay my buffer back. And then we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 5, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So 230 going back to the bank, along with the 100 that will be transferred back into the buffer as well. And I will be putting out my September debt update over the weekend, so just in a couple of days for you guys. So if you haven't already, check out my debt confession. I will link it up here, so that way you know where I was starting from. I did a lot of progress in the month of August, so I'm really excited to check out all of those numbers and see how they look. But I hope that I see y'all then, and have a good one. Bye, y'all.